From Neil Patrick Harris in The Smurfs to Jason Segel in Bad Teacher,
Jordan, call me when LeBron has 6 championships.
and Josh Radnor in Happy Thank You More Please.
What do you do?
I write.
Words?
Yeah, words.
Stars of the popular TV sitcom How I Met Your Mother seem to be busy making their presence felt on the big screen outside the show. In town to plug his directorial debut, Happy Thank You More Please, at the Singapore International Film Festival, Josh Radnor tells us if it means the cast have started to prepare for life when the show concludes. Now into its 7th season, the Emmy Award-winning series will be coming to an end the next season.
I think possibly that might be like a bit of an unconscious thing maybe we're doing, but more I think it's as much as the show has been wonderful, it doesn't, like I talked about in the Q&A, it doesn't exercise all your muscles. So if you're interested in finding, testing yourself and growing yourself, we're not going to be able to do it just working on How I Met Your Mother. As much as that show does give us to do, there are certain things because of the convention of half-hour multi-camera, comedy. It's not going to. There are certain things you're not going to be able to do. So, if you're creative, along with creativity comes a certain amount of restlessness. And you want to try lots of different things.
Speaking to the Straits Times Live at Royal Plaza Hotel, Josh describes the relationship with his co-stars as more than friends.
I would say it's more like family. It's like family in that we didn't choose each other, but I think we would do anything for each other. There's like a great love and respect there. But do we finish shooting at night and say, let's all go out for dinner right now? Like, we did more of that first season. We used to meet for breakfast on Monday mornings, and 3 out of the 5 of us have kids now, and everyone's really busy. But when we're there, we're really there, and we're really enjoying ourselves, and then we go off on our own. But, we support each other. We'll go to each other's premieres and, watch rough cuts of people's movies, and, there's a lot of support there.
In fact, Josh and Neil go way back, having played lovers in the play The Paris Letter in 2005, a melancholic story about the consequences of denying one's homosexual nature. The play had the both of them making out in the bath on stage.
Yeah, it was strange. We played lovers in this play, and it's a very beautiful, sad, tragic play, and it was a very intense thing. It was the first time we had worked together, and we had a great experience working together. And then 2 months later, we both got cast in How I Met Your Mother, and I remember calling him, and because I got cast for Kobe and I were the first people cast in How I Met Your Mother. And then I think either Allison or Neil, and Jason was the last one cast, but I remember calling Neil and saying, were you just really cast in How I Met Your Mother? He said, yeah, I can't believe it, because he knew that I had been cast, and we had a good laugh over it. I mean, we're certainly playing different roles now, but that was a very interesting thing to have worked so intimately with someone in the theater, and then spend 7 or 8 years with them on television.
Next up for Josh is indie romantic comedy Liberal Arts, which he will again write, direct, and star in.
It's about a relationship or an almost romance / friendship between a 35-year-old guy who's a graduate of this college and a 19-year-old sophomore, played by Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah, it's kind of a meditation on aging and change and accepting how old you are in your life. It's kind of, I remember when I turned 35, I kind of realized, like, oh, people in college are a lot younger than me. I went back to Kenyon to show Happy Thank You More Please, and there are all these, great, smart, interesting people there who are 18, 19, 20 years old, and I thought, wow, I'm a lot older than these people, but I don't feel a lot older than these people, and it kind of led to this idea of, like, oh, what if a guy who was spinning his wheels a little bit in New York City and had never really gotten over college went back to college and connected with this very dynamic young person. So it's not creepy. It sounds like it would be a little creepy, but it's not.
So does that mean Josh will be moving away from television to focus on his movie career?
If something comes along that's unbelievable and I can't say no to it, I'm not going to just as a matter of pride or, something say, no, I don't do television anymore, because television has been very good to me. But I really like directing right now. I really like creating my own projects. I really like hovering over the whole thing and having, being what I said the other night, kind of the gatekeeper of the tone of the whole thing. It's really interesting to me. So that's where I'm resonating right now.
More on Josh Radnor on our other clip.